Welcome to the project demonstration of Wi-Fi baby watch. In this project we are using step down transformer and rectifier, and also using 780 regulator and Arduino Uno. So we are using BH17XX sensor, so and also using DHT11, so it will measure the temperature and humidity also, and that data will be given to this Arduino Uno. And also here we can see we are using a MOSFET board, so it is connected to the LED lights. So we and also here we can see LCD display. LCD display is interfaced with the B2 to B7 pins from the Arduino Uno, and also the MOSFET board is connected to the pin number 10. So MOSFET will be triggered by this pin number 10. So the trigger pin is connected to the gate of this MOSFET board. So if any signal is received by this MOSFET board, then automatically the signal the 12 volts will be given to this LEDs. So based on the gate signal, so it will the LED light will be increment or decrement. And also we are using another receiver kit. So here we can see in this receiver kit we are using a LDR and buzzer, and also using Arduino Uno with ESP Wi-Fi module. So we are providing for the receiver kit, we are using this adapter. It takes 230 volts of power supply that will be given to this Arduino Uno. Through Arduino Uno we can give the 5 volts power supply to this ESP module, Wi-Fi module, buzzer and LDR. So it will give output of 5 volts, DC 5 volts. So here we can see we are giving the power supply through this power cable 230 volts. So it will step down, this step down transformer will step down the 230 volts to 12 volts of AC power supply. That AC power supply will be converted into AC to DC. So this is a rectifier converts AC to DC. That converted DC is become a 12 volts. So we want a 5 volts of power supply. So to step down the DC power supply, we are using a regulator. So this regulator number is 7805. So it takes 12 volts input and give a 5 volts of output, constant 5 volts output. That constant 5 volts output will be given to this track. Through this track we can use the 5 volts power supply for the LCD display, sensors and Arduino Uno, and 12 volts power supply directly is given to this MOSFET board, because this LEDs are works 12 volts of power supply, and this light intensity is controlled by this gate signal. So the gate signal will be given by this Arduino Uno. So Arduino Uno will give the signals based on the sensors. So it will identify the light intensity and it will be identify the temperature and humidity. Based on these values, Arduino Uno will give a gate pulses to this MOSFET board. Now I am giving the power supply for the transmitter kit, and also giving the power supply to the receiver kit. So this Wi-Fi module is connected to this Arduino board with the TX RX in a UART communication. So UART communication is nothing but a universal asynchronous receiver and transmitter. In that communication, this Wi-Fi module and Arduino will be communicate each other. And we can see the buzzer is connected to the pin number 13. And LDR is connected to the pin number A0. So it will read the analog values. That analog values will be converted into digital values. That digital values will be processed this microcontroller. So we need to connect our hotspot. So we need to set our hotspot name as a project 6627, and password should be 129, and also AP band should be 2.4 gigahertz. So here we can see AB band 2.4 gigahertz. So we train this Wi-Fi module. So whenever a network have a network name as a project 6627 and password should be 129, then only this Wi-Fi module will be connected to that network. so it does not connect any network. So based on that name and password, it will be connected. So now here we can see the light intensity is measured by this sensor. So we can see light intensity from LDR side. Here we can see LDR values and humidity values, temperature values. So here we can see the light intensity is become low. So we can see the LDR is decrementing. So we can see here. So it will send a message to our registered email through Wi-Fi. So now we will see how it will be sent. So here we can see email is given here. So low light alert, and also it will give the message for the high temperature, low temperature, and high humidity, low humidity. For the high temperature, if it is more than 40 degrees, then it will give a temperature alert like a high temperature, and if it is temperature less than 40 degrees, then it will give a low temperature alert. At the same time, for the humidity, if it is more than 75, it is given as a high humidity. If it is less than 30, so it will give as a low humidity. So we are increasing the temperature using the soldering machine, or we can blow our air to this sensor. So we can see, so it is showing high humidity. So because the humidity levels are more than 75. So we can see high temperature alert is giving, and also it will send a message to our registered email. So we can observe the light indications also. So we can see high temperature alert and high humidity alert, and also low light alert. So the communication are sending these sensors values through Wi-Fi technology. So for the Wi-Fi technology, we are using a LED lights. Here we are using a for the receiver LDR. So LDR calculate the light intensity. So based on the sensor input, the gate will be triggered, and based on MOSFET triggering, the light intensity will be high and low. So based on that MOSFET triggering, the light intensity will be increased and decreased, and based on that values, the LDR will read a values from LDR. That LDR is connected to the analog pin. So we know that analog pin is a A0 pin is an analog pin, so it will read the analog values. So in the analog values, we have a positive cycles and negative cycles that will be converted into a digital values. That digital values will be given to the Wi-Fi module. Through Wi-Fi module, we will get a mail through this Wi-Fi module. So the mail is programmed in this Arduino Uno. In this way, this code will be works. Thanks for the watching.